Boom! What's up, YouTube? That's my new style now. I mean, I don't know, I'm just playing. Alright, so I want to talk to you about nutrition today. I've been trying to do this video for quite a while, but YouTube is not getting into my priority list right now. So yeah, I think I'm back after a month, but I thought this is important to share with you guys. What exactly am I doing on nutrition? So I wanted to share with you guys the recent studies on what is the best way to identify how much protein is your system taking in, which is the main discussion today that I'm gonna have with you guys. All right, basically it's not a discussion. I'm telling you guys, about what I know. All right, so this is it. Get this, PDCAAS. All right, you heard it right. That means protein digestibility corrected amino acid score. All right, that's what it means. So if I break it down, protein digestibility, right? So how much protein is digesting in your system, and the amino acid score. So that is what it's giving you, right? So basically, this is a better version of bioavailability or protein efficiency ratio. These are the different different ratios or different scores, how they used to identify the best protein for your body. I don't know how many of you guys know about this, but I wanted to understand how much protein am I getting into my body. So that is when I started doing this research, and I thought this could be invaluable to a lot of guys who are just starting off, trying to understand how much protein are they taking, and trying to put a journal so that that okay, this is the amount of protein that you're taking in for your daily intake. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to put a chart right up here. You're going to see it, and this is basically a list, a rundown of those high protein sources that you probably would be eating day in and day out of your lifting life, and what is the number, how much is the number of calories that you're getting in that in that protein source, and what is the amount of serving, and what is the ratio of protein that your body would digest when you take in that protein source. So that is what it's going to show right now. So on the top of the list, if you look at it, first is salmon. Right now, I know that me being in where I am right now in India, salmon is one of the most expensive fish that you can get. I mean, a kilo runs down to like 1500 rupees, which is not ideal for me, because I'm trying to get those protein sources which is not too expensive, and I would probably do a beef and a chicken. I mean, that is my staple when it comes to protein. Okay, and eggs, obviously, because eggs are cheap. So and a good source of protein. So salmon is on the top of the list, in the over here if you look at it. But apart from that, guys, I mean, you don't really have to do salmon. I mean, the next on the list, like you see, it's whey protein, whey isolate, and whey concentrate. But again, these whey isolates and whey concentrate, you get it off your protein supplement. You don't get whey isolate from milk. You get whey, with the lactose and fat and all that. That is the only source where you get whey from milk, right? And that's just 20%. So again, the second and the third that you see here, whey isolate and whey concentrate, I would not ask you to depend on that too much, because those are supplement source proteins. Okay, you have to depend on whole source proteins for your gains. And supplementation, like I said, it's only supplementation. You're supplementing for your food, right? It's common knowledge. So don't depend on supplements too much. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so I'm going to go to the next list. My computer is right over here, so I'm just going to read it to you. The next one that you see here in this list is eggs. And like you see, eggs, it has 97% protein digestibility. That means if you are taking eggs, let's say 2 whole eggs, which is 13 grams of protein, all right, you would get 97% of that 13 grams. So let's say that would be around 12 point change grams of protein. I'm not doing that mental calculation right now for you, but that's where it's going to come up to. And then it goes down to soy protein. I definitely would not recommend everybody to take, especially men, to take a lot of soy protein. I mean, I'm sure you would have read about it. Soy, taking a large amount of soy protein may not be ideal for us men, because it may convert into estrogen. So that's a big no, right? I mean, but sometimes, when you don't have your primary source of protein, or if you just want to change it up, soy protein, it's not a problem. Just go with soy protein for a couple of days, or maybe a week and a month. Nothing's gonna happen to you, but soy is not gonna give you the gyno tits or whatever. All right, so don't worry about that. If you want to do soy for some time, it's absolutely fine. All right, so the next one is yogurt. And when I talk about yogurt, I would say low fat plain yogurt. Okay, now if you look into some flavored yogurt, that might take away the protein. So this is just plain yogurt, and that gives you 95%, which means out of the 10 grams of protein that you get from yogurt, which is in the label, your body would digest 9.5 grams. So basically that is what this video is about, guys. And if you look at the list, you would know how much protein is your body digesting in a day. All right, with the sources that you see on the list. So guys who are maintaining a journal of your diet, your supplementation, your training, all this stuff, this could help. I'm sure this will help, right? Because in that case, 20 when you say chicken, which gives you, well, let's say, what is 27 grams of protein for 85 grams of chicken, right? You are not going to get that 27 grams of protein from chicken breast which is cooked. You're only going to get 91% of that 27 grams. So if you're talking about efficiency of, this is basically the efficiency of protein, or the digestibility of protein. So that means that is what your body is digesting, right? Like I said before. So when you write down your journal, you do the math, 27 times 0.91, and that is a protein that your body is going to be breaking down into amino acids, right? So that is going to help you with your muscle building. So guys, this is all I have. If you have any questions, please leave it down in the comment section. And if you like the video that I just made, if you like the content, give a thumbs up. And if you're watching this video for the first time, there is a subscribe button right down this video. Do it. I'm not coming up with a lot of content at the moment, but I will definitely be coming out with a lot of information for you guys, for, let's say, beginners, because these are all information for beginners, probably intermediate guys, experts and advanced guys, they would have all this information handy, and because they've been doing this for freaking years. So that is what I had, guys. Until next time, bye.